What is up, YouTube? Coin Whisperer here, your source for crypto news, views, and reviews. And today we are going to be doing Hidden Gems Episode 3, which is going to be covering Substratum. And if you don't know what the Hidden Gems series is all about, it's basically just about me going into CoinMarketCap and finding all the coins that I view are just really undervalued and do not get the proper attention that they deserve, and they're really great projects. And the only requirement to be considered a hidden gem is you have to be outside of the top 50 on CoinMarketCap.com, and Substratum is hitting that. It is currently at around 85 on CoinMarketCap.com. So that's enough for an intro. Let's get into what Substratum is. So heading over to CoinMarketCap.com, you can see that Substratum right now is priced at $1.36, and we have seen some pretty good growth over the past month, starting from around December 14th, which, if you don't know, that is when the FCC in the United States actually repealed the previously installed net neutrality acts, and that was kind of like a point of just like when everybody started paying more attention to Substratum. But I still feel like it's really just overlooked, and people just really need to find out about what this project is. So let's head over to the Substratum website and see exactly what they're about. So right off the bat, you can see that Substratum is basically trying to create the decentralized web. And the way that they plan on doing this is, let's scroll down a little bit, there's a little flow chart you can see. The way they intend on doing this is by basically letting anybody with a computer download very simple software and become a node on the decentralized web. And what a node is basically someone who serves the request for people trying to surf on the decentralized web. And the benefit of becoming a node on the decentralized web is every time that you serve a request to an end user for hosting somebody's website, you get paid by the person hosting their website on the Substratum network in Substrate token. And not only is it super easy to become a node, it's even easier to access Substratum network because you don't need any special browser or anything like that. You can do it off of Google Chrome or Firefox, Internet Explorer, anything like that, and you can get directly hooked up onto the decentralized web. And what this really allows for is just anybody to post their content censorship free and let anybody in the world view it. It doesn't matter if you're in China or Russia, where there's very strict censorship laws on what the citizens can and cannot see. It doesn't matter. Anybody in the world is going to be able to access this decentralized web and see the content on it. And for those of you who don't know, China actually has this thing called the Great Wall of China, which basically, the Great Firewall of China, which basically means that the Chinese government censors practically the staples of the internet. They block websites like Google and all of Google's services. They block YouTube, they block Facebook, they block Twitter, they block a whole bunch of other websites. And what they're essentially doing is blocking the flow of ideas from one person to the other, and they're prohibiting their citizens from seeing all of these opposing views or just other views of people all over the world, really just hindering them as a society in general, because innovation really just stems from the free flow of ideas and the cooperation of people all around the world. And I personally think this is probably one of the most ambitious projects in the crypto space. It's definitely up there. If you don't agree, it's one of the most, because what they're really doing is creating the internet 3.0 for everybody in the world to be using. And while this project is super ambitious, I really feel like if anybody's going to be able to accomplish this, it's going to be the Substratum team. Let's go check out who's on the Substratum team. So scrolling down to the bottom of the website and clicking on the little team link they have, you get to this page. And just reading, I'm just going to read to you the little mission statement thing they have at the top. We're a tight-knit group with experience across multiple industries and a singular passion for helping change the world. Our varied backgrounds help us create products that impact a wide range of people. And if you guys haven't checked out any of the developer AMAs, which is Ask Me Anything, you should really go check it out, because you will just see that their passion for this project and decentralizing the web and just helping kind of just shape the future of how ideas flow and letting everybody access this information. They're just so passionate about it, and they are really just obsessed with getting this completed and creating the best decentralized web possible. So let's just look at a few of the key team members. So the CEO, Justin Tab, he's in all the developer AMAs and quite a few of their videos on YouTube. And previously he was the founder of Override Pro, which was a web development company, and delivered solutions to clients like Apple, Facebook, HP, and many more. And you'll see a common theme throughout the team is they've worked with many high profile clients and they really know how to provide a great product. Moving on to their CIO, who is also one of the co-founders, Abram Cookson. He's a serial entrepreneur, the idea man, and a consultant. With over 18 years of experience in software development, he's provided software development and leadership for both small businesses and Fortune 500 companies. And now going on to their other and final co-founder, BJ Alman, who is their COO. He's a seasoned leader in product engineering with over 20 years experience, a lean practitioner, author, and speaker who specializes in leadership, program management, enabling team autonomy, mastery, and purpose. And it kind of might seem like these are just like some frivolous skills that someone just jotted down on a website, but if you think about it, like getting this magnitude of a project out and building what will be the Internet 3.0 is going to take a lot of teamwork and a lot of autonomy and just working together. And you really need somebody who's just a good leader and can help the team flow together well. So scrolling down, you can see that Stephen Swin, who's their chief technical officer, has nearly 30 years of experience in the software industry, and 14 years of those are as an independent consultant. And then moving on to Christian Pope, the chief marketing officer, he's also in some of the AMAs. And as you can see, Christian also has lots of experience in the marketing field with over 25 years of experience. And then finally moving on to Dan Wiebe, I think that's how you'd pronounce that. He has over 30 years of professional software development experience. A recurring thing with all the members of the team is they have tons of experience. They know how to work together, first off, because they've all worked together on projects before, and they know how to develop products because they've all been in the industry before. They've worked with companies, they've consulted companies, and they really have a great understanding of how you market this kind of thing or you market this kind of product, and how you really just bring it to market and get the mass adoption that you need. Back in the beginning/middle of December, they only had 10,000 followers. And now they have over 100,000, actually 107,000 followers to be exact. And that is just crazy growth. I don't know any other crypto company or crypto coin that has seen this kind of growth in the community and just overall awareness of the coin. And the main reason for this is basically the FCC repealing the net neutrality laws, and they've really been able to capitalize on this and spread awareness over their project and how they're going to help fix that and how they're going to help basically fight censorship and make the internet free and equal like it's supposed to be for everybody in the world. And just scrolling down, you can see that the team is constantly updating people on Twitter, and they're really transparent with everything they do. And they're recently have been getting lots of media attention, like this article in Forbes posted a few days ago. And just scrolling down, you can see that the team just really cares about informing the community and is constantly just putting out little videos like this, just teaching people about Substratum and how to do just little things about it, and just informing the community about what the project is and how it's going to help change the world. Another key thing that Substratum token has that a lot of other tokens really aren't focusing on is just the utility of what the token is actually going to be able to do. So let's head back over to the website. And as I've already mentioned, that in order to host any website on the Substratum network, you're going to have to own Substrate token itself, and you're going to pay out people based on you're going to pay out people who run nodes who are serving the request to your website. And another thing I didn't really cover, but the way that they're making the payment system is that you only pay when people access your website. And that's just miles better than the current system of hosting websites, if you know, because currently when you want to host a website on any hosting service, you pay a flat rate. And if you start getting a lot of traffic on your website, you have to start paying another variable rate on top of that. So the way they're doing it is just you pay based on how much traffic is coming to your website. And by doing this, they are making it much cheaper than anything out there right now to host a website onto the decentralized web. And not only will you need Substrate to host a website, but in version 2 of their Substratum network, they're going to introduce something called CryptoPay. And when you think about CryptoPay, just basically think about it as PayPal for all cryptocurrencies. And what CryptoPay is going to be is just anybody who hosts a website on the Substratum network is going to be able to download this CryptoPay app, I guess you can think of it as, and they will allow people to pay for things on the website with any cryptocurrency they want. And you may be thinking, how does that help the utility of the Substrate token? But actually, when you buy anything with whatever cryptocurrency you choose using CryptoPay, you choose the cryptocurrency you want to use, and then the Substrate token is used as the intermediary token to transfer in between that and pay the person hosting the website. So that just adds further utility to the Substrate token. And I feel like I've already covered so much on why Substratum is just super undervalued at this point, but I'm going to cover one more point that probably should just really cement the point home. But so basically in January, this month, the first open beta is going to be coming out, and it should be coming out within the next week or two. And that's going to allow anybody to test out the network, and that's where they're going to really be able to find the kinks in the network and work on it. And version 1 will be coming out shortly after that. So you best believe once the public beta and version 1 come out within the next month and a half, there's going to be a lot of hype around Substrate, and you can just see the value of the token just skyrocket. Well, at least that's what I feel like is going to happen in my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor, so take that with a grain of salt. But if you've been in the crypto space before, you know that once a token once a coin introduces any type of platform or anything new like this, they usually see a pretty decent bump in price. And the Substrate token right now is just massively undervalued. It easily should be a top 25 token once version 1 of their network comes out. So one last thing before I end this video, I just want to show you guys exactly how many people are affected by their government censoring in any sort of way their internet experience. So as you can see, like probably most of the Eastern Hemisphere is in some way censored, and as you can see, Russia, China, I think this is Saudi Arabia, a bunch of big countries right here have no access to the internet around the world, and plenty of places have limited and some restrictions. And as I said before, the Substrate network is really going to help solve this problem and deliver a free and open internet for the free exchange of ideas and allow for the cooperation of people who have never been able to interact in any way before. And I think it's just going to be a huge plus for humanity in general. I really feel like the world needs a decentralized web, and thankfully we have Substratum here who's helping build that, and hopefully it'll be out very soon. So that's it for the video, guys. If you liked the video and if you like the idea of this series, make sure to hit the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel. I'm putting out plenty more videos like this where I just go and find all these undervalued coins and present them to you. And hopefully if you invest in them, you make some money too. If you have any questions about what I covered in this video, or you just want to talk about the Substratum token or anything really in general, just leave that comment down in the comment section below, and I will most likely reply because I read all the comments, guys. And yeah, that's it for this video. Coin Whisperer signing off. Peace.